Hello, this is Gamer Vince, and this is Talisman Digital Edition. I'm going to be doing another playthrough for you today. I'm going to try to do Frostmarch again, because last time, if you watched my last episode in Frostmarch, I won in under 20 minutes. Like, if you actually look at how long I played, if you ignore like the setup and sort of end game stuff and me talking about, you know, the beginning of the game and the end of the game, and just look at how long it took me to play. It was under 20 minutes. It was kind of ridiculous. So we're going to turn Frostmarch on again. I'll be playing Frostmarch. Again, race for the crown, because I think it's kind of boring. You know what? No, I'm not going to do race for the crown this time. I was going to say, like, I don't want to do regular runestone, but I think I'm going to go ahead and show the different at least one different ending. So I'll do a revealed ending. So that, and I'm going to exclude the standard ending. So we're going to get one of these. We're either going to get Warlock quests, Ice Queen, or Crown and Scepter. I really hope it's not Crown and Scepter, because that one is really, really similar to the base game. But if it's Warlock quests or Ice Queen I've never actually done. I kind of hope it's Ice Queen, but I think I mentioned this last time, is I can't actually pick which one it is. So I'm just going to have to hope it's the Ice Queen, you know, cross my fingers, which is kind of a stupid way of doing it, but it's whatever. As for which character I'm going to play, last time I played the Warlock, because that is a character you get with Frostmarch. This time I'll go ahead and play another character you get Frostmarch. I mean, you only get 4. It's not like you get a huge number of characters. You get the Necromancer and the Ogre Chieftain, which both kind of do the same thing, and I think it's not that great. So instead, I'm going to play the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun starts off with a couple spells. Every time he rolls a 6, he gets to teleport. That's pretty cool. Whenever you land on the woods, you get 3, and in the forest, you don't have to roll the die. So it's like a grab bag of a couple of abilities. He gets a lot of gold. To be perfectly honest, I don't think it's that great to get that much gold, because I feel like you get a lot of gold anyway. But yeah. It's not a bad thing. Oh, and I mean to turn off runestones. We're going to turn our runestones off because it's just too easy with runestones. Alright. So yep, Leprechaun, Frostmarch, no runestones, and surprise, but revealed ending. So let's see what we got here. Alright, we're doing Warlock quests. I've done this one before. I never get the Ice Queen. I feel like I could just restart and keep going again and again until I get the Ice Queen ending, but no, I'll show you guys the Warlock quests. Maybe I'll off screen for one of these things just go through until I can get the Ice Queen ending and then show you guys. But let's go with the Warlock quests for now. All right, so we're each going to start with 4 randomly drawn Warlock quests. All right, good. Basically, we get to keep them, and we're only going to receive a reward after we complete the 4th quest. And then we're gonna get the talisman. And dying doesn't release us of our quests like it normally would. And we just have to reach the Crown of Command with 4 or more completed Warlock quests to win the game. So yeah, them's the rules. So let's see. First of all, I get some spells. Oh, Acquisition right off the bat. Some good one. That's a good one. Healing is okay. That could be useful. Alright, so I need to discard 2 objects, I need to kill a dragon, I need to visit the alchemist, and I need to discard a 7-point trophy. Yeah, if I kill a dragon, I'll automatically have a 7-point trophy, so those kind of go hand in hand. Discard 2 objects. The kill the dragon one is really the most difficult one I got, because that is purely reliant on me finding a stupid dragon. I've gotten stuck on that one before. Oh, I'd like to know what your quests are, Mr. Ogre. He needs to gain a craft. He needs to defeat the Sentinel. Roll 1 die, and he has to get a random one. That's just a basic one. And visit the tavern. So we kind of got some similar ones. I feel like his ones might be a little bit easier, but I don't think that really matters. All right, let's just get going with the game here. Oh, rolled a 6. Fantastic. I get to teleport now. And I'm going to teleport to, yeah, let's draw 2 adventure cards. I feel like that's a good way to start. Peddler and Lion. Okay, neither one of those particularly good draws. I don't really have... Peddler would be great if I had 2 money. Maybe I should have gone to the woods and gotten some gold. That might have been the smart thing to do. Well, it's a good roll on my part. And not as good a roll by the Lion. I actually defeated the lion. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm not gonna be hurting for money at all. And one of my quests is to discard 2 objects anyway, so I might as well just buy a sword. No real reason not to. Oh, now he's got to deliver a follower. That one is also pretty dependent. You got to get a follower first. Lake of Vision's not really very useful for us right now. The Lake of Visions is another Frostmarch one. You can go here to gain... There's going to be 4 Warlock quests on it, and you can basically go there and get one of them if you so choose, which obviously is not very useful. Actually, no, that is useful. Because if you have a Warlock quest that kind of sucks and that you're never going to complete, you can go get a different one. So that's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. So I'm going to go down this way, get myself... Oh, serpent. I'm glad I bought that sword, because now at least I have a chance. Maybe if it rolls... Ooh, that's a stalemate. The question is, do I want to reroll? On average, I have a 50-50 shot of beating it. Let's go. Let's live dangerously. Oh, very good. Very nice. Because now I can trade in some trophies. I got a 3 and a 4, perfect for 7. So that actually worked out pretty dang well. I got a sword and a strength upgrade, so I'm actually sitting pretty. I'm sitting pretty. Instructor. That's not going to be. Wait, actually, that is very useful. I can gain 3 money just by landing on the space that the instructor is on. That actually helps me out a lot. Speaking of which, I'm going to teleport to the instructor. I'm going to gain 3 gold. Then I'm going to encounter the instructor and gain a strength. Yeah, the reason why I'm gaining strength as opposed to craft, normally I like more craft. I usually like to win the game via craft, and the main reason for that is this space right here, the death space. If you go up via strength, you have to encounter the death space, and you can't really prepare for that. The only way to really game that is with fate, and my character does have some fate to do that with, but I don't particularly like doing it. So I usually prefer beating it with craft. But the reason why I'm going for strength is because I think I'm going to go fight this guy a couple of times. I think that's going to happen. And I want to be prepared just in case he attacks me, because he does have 5 strength to start with. So I just want to close the gap. Just want to close the gap. And in fact, I have a sword. He doesn't have a weapon. So, arcane. That's pretty good. If I can keep rolling 6s, I'll be in really great shape. See, I really don't want to go to the tavern, so instead I'm going to go here. I'll get my money, and then I'll encounter the Lake of Visions. Oh, apparently we can't get a Warlock quest from the Lake of Visions because we already have 4. Well, that's kind of silly, isn't it? Oh, he got a porter. Oh, good for him. Oh, he immediately lost the follower because he had to deliver... Okay, well, fair enough. Does that mean that the next item I get, I don't have a choice, it just goes away? That would be kind of crappy. Oh, I can visit the alchemist. Yeah, alright, I'll alchemize. There we go. I've now visited the alchemist. That's one thing done. And the sword wasn't that great. So, yeah, I have money. I don't need a sword. And there's a peddler somewhere, right? Wait, what happened to the peddler? Something oh, no, there he is. He was on the village. Yeah, if I can make my way back to the peddler, then potentially... Actually, I'm going to go this way. I ain't afraid of you, ogre chieftain. Oh, a talisman. That's actually kind of... Well, I need a talisman before the end of the game, but... Oh, crud, he's going to come fight me, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, that's going to steal my talisman, isn't it? If he wins, it's going to steal my talisman. He did not win, so no, that doesn't steal my talisman, so that's fine. All right, we're going to keep on trucking. Why did it show me the sword? Oh, the trickster stole the sword. That's what happened. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're going to go straight back here. We're going to gain 3 gold. We're going to encounter him, and now we're going to gain 2 strength. We're going to make ourselves very, very strong, And then we're just going to start It's going to be really funny when this little leprechaun, you know, with the little jump in his step and the funny looking beard and the little hat, and he's going to start beating up the ogre chieftain, because that's what's going to start happening. Oh god, you know what? I was laughing about it, but yeah, he actually has a little bit of advantage here. But he rolled poorly. I rolled worse. So I'm going to re-roll that, and... Alright, we're tied. We're tied, man. Just walk away. Just walk away. Oh yeah, I'm stuck here for a little bit. Alright, yeah, I'm really glad I was bumping up my strength, because exactly what I thought was going to happen is starting to happen, is that if he gets the chance to fight me, he will. How does he keep losing? Oh yeah, he lost his sword to the trickster, and he just used the potion of strength, so that's fine. We're gonna go here. Oh, a dwarven smith. That's very useful. Yeah, we should be able to defeat this pretty easily. Even on a 6 now, it doesn't matter. That's 8. So we're good there. We are perfectly good at Dwarven Smith. That means we get any item of our choosing from the purchase deck, which is not that great of a selection. And I'm actually pretty sure this is going to get immediately taken from me. I'll take the axe because it's sort of the best choice. Yeah, and it's now... The game is kind of, yeah, select a card to deliver to the warlock. I need to deliver both. Not even optional. Alright. As soon as I got 2 objects, they were just going to get taken away. I mean, that's another warlock quest that's done, but it's kind of crappy that it just takes the first 2 items you get. That you can't be like, alright, I'm gonna wait to turn in crappy items. No, we're just gonna take the first couple you get. Yeah, we're just gonna keep abusing this instructor. I feel kind of bad about it, but I don't feel bad enough not to do it. That's really bad that the instructor landed in the woods and I get exactly enough gold every time I land in the woods just to take advantage of the instructor. It's kind of bad. I feel bad. But you know, again, not bad enough not to do it. I don't know. He has a little bit of luck here too. Oh no, magical vortex. Well, there go my spells. That's annoying. I was saving acquisition to try to get something good from the ogre, but apparently not. Well, he's just getting punched by a lich anyway. Yeah, I could have stolen the winged boots, except they're not very good. 6 move, you may cross the storm river. So basically, the reason why I don't think they're not particularly good for me, because when I roll a 6, I get to teleport around here anyway. So on a 6, then I would either be able to cross the river or teleport anywhere. I just don't think that stacks very well, because I think teleportation is more often is going to be useful, more useful. All right, Prince and Siren, crud. The Siren gets to go first. By the way, in case you didn't know why some cards go first, it's this number right here. That's like initiative or whatever you call it. That's just the order number. So since the Siren was 1 and the Prince was 5, the Siren goes first and makes me lose my turn. And then I don't get the Prince. Not that I particularly wanted the Prince, but still, free follower is a good thing. Each character may gain its full complement of spells. Okay. That means 2 for me, and 1 for my ogre friend, right? Or not. Or not? You know, I'm not exactly... I guess you need, what, 3? Oh, he just got... That's a really... Yeah, I really wish I had my acquisition. Destroy magic. That's not really useful. I don't gain spells by using my spells, so there's no reason just to start abusing them. Oh, if I can... Now he's got 2 items. Now if I beat this trickster, you just me take 1 object of your choice from the character in the same region. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I thought I was able to steal the ring. I'm not. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. I'm not going to be able to steal the ring this way. What a dick. Yeah, I guess we'll do a stalemate. That's fine. I really don't want him to beat me and... Oh, I don't have any items to lose. Making mistakes all over the place. But you know what? As much as I'm making mistakes, I feel like I'm still ahead of the ogre. Still ahead of the ogre. And at the end of the day, that's what counts. Oh, I can teleport. Instructor again? Yeah. Yeah, use the instructor. 3 gold, encounter, and a strength. And by the way, you can get craft from the instructor. You would just need to hit cancel when it asks you for strength, and then it'll be give you up here is like this little text box which tells you things. It's really small and out of the way. I think that's kind of crappy. I wish it was a little bit bigger. Like this, it tells you up here what's happening. Another thing that you may have noticed is that things tend to go relatively fast in my game. That's because I've got it set to like the turbo setting. I've set it to as fast as possible so the game goes quicker. Because I mean, pretty much at any time whenever it's waiting for me to do something, I can look at all the cards. If I missed something, I could just go look to see what happened. I can go read the cards. I can take my time. So I'm still not rushed. So I think turbo is a fine setting. Oh, darn it. Enchanter, you need... Oh, no, it's 4 more craft. For a second, I thought it was 5 craft. Nope, I'm going to get the thing from the enchanter. I can't gain a spell because my craft won't allow it. I'm going to keep gaining strength. And I'll take the prince. So that was pretty good. That was pretty dang good. Basically, my plan is going to be to start bullying the ogre. The ogre chieftain. As soon as I can. Just get myself a ton of strength and start bullying that ogre chieftain. I should actually be working towards my my warlock quest. Oops, those are his. Those are his warlock quests. Where are mine? I forget which one. I still need to kill a dragon, and as soon as I kill a dragon, I'll have completed this one too. So I need to find me a dragon. That's what needs to happen. And actually, I am pretty good odds now to be able to beat a dragon with my 9 strength. Beating a dragon will have 7 strength. So, wow, Ogre Chieftain's not having much luck. I honestly thought he was going to win that one. Apparently not. I could go sell my spells. Now we're gonna start looking for that dragon. Ice Bear. Auto kill that, yeah. No point in that fight. One of those easy fights. But you know what? Easy fights. I'll take them. Yeah, you notice that the Frostmarch added, I guess, quite a few more animals. Now you've got like winter wolves and snow bears and all kinds of things. I'm pretty sure that the ratio of monsters to other events in the yeah, we're gonna go use the instructor. I'm pretty sure that the ratio of oops, I meant to get strength. I'm an idiot. Mistakes were made. I'll gain a craft though. Craft's not bad. But what I was trying to say is that the ratio of monsters to other cards in the adventure deck, I think, is the same in Frostmarch as it is in the base game. Like Frostmarch adds a bunch of cards, obviously, a bunch of events and things like that. But it also adds monsters to, I think, keep the ratio the same, so it's balanced. Got plenty of monsters and things still to fight. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I'd like to get on the ruins again if I can. Oh, these guys are gonna take my money. So they're gonna take my money and stash it in the oasis. Another thing that I think is also really kind of cruddy is how it displays gold dropped in an area. Can you see where on this map gold has been dropped? It's right there. That you see this tiny speck. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh yeah, I can. There it is. Okay, so yeah, here you see the 2 gold. If you're playing it on, you know, like this, like you normally are, you're not going to see that. I wish that they indicated that a little bit better. And I'm also likely to forget that that's even there. Book of Wizardry. Oh, that would actually do something for you, wouldn't it? All right, let's see what we can do. We could go fight the Trickster. Yeah, and he's in the same region as us now, so yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go fight a Trickster. Yep, so we won the fight against the Trickster, which is fantastic. And now we get to steal an item from him, and I want the ring. Yeah, +1 strength, +1 craft, pretty fantastic. Any item that gives you a net benefit of 2 to your strength and craft is just amazing. Those are like the best items in the game. If you can get those, do yourself a favor and get them. Ice Elemental. You know, I just realized, I'm not sure if in the... Yeah, the Frostmarch does add a Frost Dragon, so I'm assuming that would count. Alright, let's fight some creatures. Yup. Oh, and I think as soon as I claim that Ice Elemental, it's actually gonna go away. Assuming I kill it. Wait. What's oh my gosh, the Ice Elemental is craft. Oops. Oops. I thought it was fighting it with strength. I was just like, craft of 5? How do I only have 5? Yeah, it's because my craft is 5, and we're fighting with craft. Oops. Wait, rolled a 1. Odds are I'll probably can beat it on a reroll. And in fact, I have. So yeah, we'll kill that. Yeah, I need to get rid of it. Select a card to deliver to the Warlock. Not even optional. Now I just need to find a dragon. Trade in these for strength. Very good, very good. My Leprechaun is kind of retardedly strong now. Very, very strong. I need to land on a wood space though. Another thing that confuses me quite often is that the forest is different from the wood. Oh, Ogre Chieftain turned evil. I don't know, how is this guy not evil to begin with? I mean, look at him. Like just the eyes and the scream and the roar. He looks evil to me. I don't know, but he was this dude, same alignment as this dude. He's not good. He's neutral. But yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. In any case, I'd like to land on a wood space if at all possible at some point to get some money. Or just, you know, get handed 2 bags of gold. That's cool too. But this forest space right here, this is the forest. These 4 spaces here, this is woods. This is woods. I mean, these are all woods. But this is the forest, and that's different. Like, my Leprechaun ability only works in the woods, not the forest. Personally, if you need to roll, I don't need to roll in the forest. But whenever you land on the woods, you may gain 3 gold. So I don't gain any gold for the forest. That's something to keep in mind. There's a lot of characters that are a little bit nitpicky about that. That they have things that only affect either woods or forest. So watch out for that. Peddler. Oh, he didn't buy anything. He couldn't really afford anything from the peddler. So I guess that's fine. 5. That gets us nowhere, really. We're going to go over here. We're going to draw an adventure card. Horn of Summoning. If a dragon shows up somewhere else, I can summon it with that, but the Horn of Summoning is actually not very useful. It allows you to summon a creature in the same region? Or just from anywhere. I'm not sure. You may blow the horn whenever you land in a space with instructions to draw 1 or more adventure cards. Before you encounter the space, you may move 1 face-up enemy in the same region to your space. Yep. Just checking. Just making sure I understood how that card works. It's not one of those things that I don't think is that useful. Well, first I'm definitely going to gain 3 gold. I mean, there's no reason not to. It says I can use the Horn of Summoning on what, I wonder? Centaur? There's a creature somewhere around here. What's this? Peddler. You're not a creature. Kind of a creature, I suppose. What are you? Like a visions. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to blow the Horn of Summoning just to see what it summons. This will be educational, because I don't see anything that I could possibly use this on. Oh, there's an ogre here. Aha, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I'll fight the ogre. Why not? I should beat it pretty easily. Yeah, by pretty easily I mean guaranteed. And we're going to gain some more strength, because why not? And on top of that, we're going to gain even more strength. So this is one beefy Leprechaun. As soon as I find a dragon, I can start getting towards the end game here. So this has turned out to be a relatively short game again. One of those things. But I feel like, you know, you got to see a couple of Frostmarch cards. I couldn't show off too many spells this time around, but yeah, one thing that Frostmarch added that I think was actually kind of a good idea is that it added items for psychic combat. So you know how there's a helm, a shield, and an armor for physical combat, for strength-based combat. Now they added a helm of warding, a mirror shield, and some kind of other armor that do the exact same thing as their counterparts, except for psychic combat. So I thought that was. I think that's actually not a bad idea. All right, let's find us a dragon. Nope, you're a frost giant. You're not a dragon. Auto kill that. The fact that I can just auto kill a giant, like this tiny little leprechaun saunters up to the giant and just punches him right in the face. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Oh, let's go beat up an ogre. Does he even have anything I want? I'll steal his boots, maybe. Or his book of wizardry? I don't know. He actually doesn't have a whole lot of good things. Oh, wait. I'm not landing on him. I stand corrected. I thought I was encountering him. I was not. I'm going to sell my spells, though. I don't think either one of these is particularly good now. My strength is so high. Well, maybe I should have kept bolster, simply because in psychic combat it could be useful. But, yeah, now we get to fight him. Alright, we're going to encounter the character, and we're going to win pretty much no matter what. He can't cast spells or anything like that. So, yeah, we win. I don't understand why there isn't really an auto kill for characters. And I'm just going to take his Book of Wizardry. I just sold my spells, and I'm going to use the Book of Wizardry and just get a bunch of spells back. So, that's good. Draw spell, draw spell, draw spell. Wow. None of that was really fantastic. Teleport's pretty decent if you have a spot that you want to get to. Counterspell is going to be pretty much useless because the Ogre Chieftain is not going to be casting spells. Oh, he just became good. And Obliterate is just going to discard all these cards around here, which is fine. I don't really actually want to get rid of the Instructor. I mean, why would I want to do that? I could go beat up the Ogre some more and take his boots. You know what? I'm going to do that. Hey, Ogre, give me your boots. Give me your boots, Ogre. I rolled a 1. I'm not even trying anymore. Yeah, I just love the... God, this dude is just ripped. Look at him. He's just ripped. Look at this guy. Come over there, kick him in the shins, and be like, "Hey, Ogre, give me your boots." Oh man, I feel like a jerk. I feel kind of sorry for the Ogre now. He's getting bullied by a Leprechaun. Isn't there a movie about that? Leprechaun? I feel like there's a horror movie called Leprechaun. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm some kind of horrible abomination. Who knows? Who knows? All right, and we're gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on trucking. All right, I think it's time to cross. It's over time to cross the river, so that I can start getting access to some of these, to like the Hidden Valley and draw a bunch of cards there, and the Oasis and draw a bunch of cards there. That's gonna be my plan, to just draw as many adventure cards as I can there. Oh, he just gained a craft. Wait, how many of his Warlock quests has he completed? He's completed. Yeah, just needs to defeat the Sentinel, which is going to be very difficult for him right now, because he just doesn't have enough strength. But that's something he can guaranteed do later. Gain all my fate points back. I really need fate points. I'd like to have fate points when I'm making. Oh, there's the Fountain of Wisdom. Lucky sod. Am I going to take advantage of the Fountain of Wisdom? No, I don't really need it. What do I need it for? The answer is I don't. Do not need it. Oh, Princess. I now have the Prince and Princess. Oh, and that was an achievement. You can't see that, but I just got a Steam achievement for Royal Entourage. For having both the Prince and Princess, I'm assuming. So, yeah. Not that they... I think they have... The Prince and Princess literally have the same ability. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they have the same ability. So, I can exchange them for money, though. Not that the Leprechaun really needs money. Alright, let's go. Let's punch our way through the Sentinel. You ain't get nothing on me, Sentinel. I think you've already lost. Yeah, you've already lost. You could have rolled a 6. Didn't even matter. Poor Sentinel. Getting beat up. Healer, not very useful. I'm still at full health. Sometimes there are a couple of times I've played this game where I have run out of health rather quickly. So it, definitely does happen. Oh, we can teleport. Oh, fantastic. Now there is a small problem here. This Lich. You know what? I can obliterate. I'm going to obliterate. This is actually going to... Oh, darn it. I have to decide to move first. Alright, I am, you know what? No, I'm not gonna, why go there? Why go there when we can instead go to the Oasis? And now I cast Obliterate. Oh, crud. I should have gone to the Hidden Valley. Because I should have gone to the Hidden Valley and then obliterated the cards and gotten, you know, a whole bunch of fresh ones. Champion, not very good. Oh, stupid Imp. The Imp is going to randomly teleport me to one of these places. To the Crags. Thanks for nothing. Imp. What do I want to roll? 3 is lose your next turn. Do I want to reroll that? You know what? I'm not too worried. I am going to just let them do that. I think my fate points are a little bit more valuable right now. Because I want to keep them. Until the end. And he's going to get drunk. The Ogre Chieftain, it's been too much fighting with that stupid Leprechaun who keeps beating him up. He's drowning his sorrows in booze at the tavern. Understandable. Understandable. So he missed a turn, I missed a turn. It was all okay. We're all just missing turns. Oh, for the next 2 rounds, characters do not lose life. So, that's not bad. It's not terribly useful, actually. He's got a ton of health. I've got enough health that I don't really care. So, oh, he got the Unicorn. Well done. Well done, sir. Unicorn's very good. It's one of those good items. Alright, we're going to cross the river here. Hey, Sentinel, I'm back. And I've already won. You can't win. You can't win, Sentinel. I'm just too strong. Tiny Leprechaun for the win. Yeah, it does get kind of ridiculous at times. Oh, craft of 1. That's just useless. You know, sometimes you might look at these and be like, phew, it's only a craft of 1, but most of the time I'll look at them and just go like, well, it's kind of useless as a trophy to me. 1 craft? It's only really useful if I find 6 craft elsewhere. So that's just it's not very good. Alright, we're no longer protected. That's kind of a cruddy roll. I'll go to the runes. What we got? What we got? Oh, God! Nope, I'm going to lose to that. I'm going to auto-lose to that. Darn. Alright, fine. Wait, am I still protected? No, I'm not. The protection, I think, literally just wore out. You know how I said that the protection for 2 rounds isn't very useful? Yeah, I may have been wrong about that. That actually might have been kind of useful. Ooh, does that mean... Yeah, Hidden Valley. Alright. Let's see what we get. Let's see... Shiver Nymph, Celestial Bauble, and Mercenary. Still no dragon. I'll take the object, and then immediately drop the object, because it's not that great. Yeah, I'll take the Mercenary, why not? The Nymph ran away, by the way, in case you didn't know what that did, which I think is kind of an interesting mechanic. It basically, when you encounter her, but your craft is higher than 2, she's just going to run away. Which is really annoying, actually. I'm glad that more characters don't have that, but having like 1 monster on the board do that is not that bad. It's not that bad. Alright, we're going to move 2 in a direction. No, let's avoid that space. Let's avoid that wild boar. Sure, I'll encounter it and completely overkill it. I feel like a stiff breeze could have killed that boar. Oh well, at least my Leprechaun's gonna eat well tonight. Oh, Fountain of Wisdom. Fountain of Wisdom? Yeah. I always forget what the strength one is called. It's like Stream of something. Stream of Strength. Oh, Poltergeist. What the Poltergeist does is that I can only take a movement of 1 instead of rolling the die, which also means... Why do I keep picking that up? You know what, I don't... No, just ditch the Celestial Bauble. I really want a mule. A mule, a porter, something like that. That would be nice. This is going to waste my turn, because I'm going to go to the Shiver Nymph. I'm going to encounter her, and she's going to run away, and that was my turn. Yep. Really exciting turn. And now I'm just going to cross the river and deliver the Poltergeist. It's really not that bad. Now that I can defeat the Sentinel pretty much with impunity, I can just cross the river whenever I want. The Poltergeist really isn't that bad. Oh, gain a strength. That's good for you. Has he completed all of his Warlock quests? No, he still needs to defeat the Sentinel. But to be perfectly honest, defeating the Sentinel, I mean, that's a guaranteed thing you can do. the Sentinel's right here. He doesn't need to bother finding them or something like that. And I still need to find a stupid dragon somewhere. Doesn't matter that I could kill a dragon guaranteed. I can basically look at a dragon and that'll kill it. It doesn't matter that I'm, you know, overly prepared for the dragon. I still need to find the dang thing. And that's the difficult part. And this has actually happened to me before. Here's the dragon! Fantastic! Auto kill! Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Alright, kill a dragon, gain a talisman, which we don't need, we already have a talisman. Oh wait, no we don't. Wait, when did I get an armor? I thought I already had a talisman. Doesn't matter. Ditch. Yeah, but I think my talisman got removed at some point. Alright, so yeah, but I've had that happen to me before, where I took on a Warlock quest against my better judgment. This was not like the 4 Warlock quests I'm doing right now, where you had to get a bunch of Warlock quests, no choice. No, it was one of those situations where I got a Warlock quest against my better judgment to try to get a talisman, and it was to kill a dragon. And I just could not for the life of me find a dragon. Like, it just took me an eternity, and I think I ended up losing because of that. I want to say I lost because of that. I just could not get rid of that quest. Okay, I really don't want to go... yeah, because this could kill a bunch of my followers. Not that I really need any of them. But, you know, why bother with that? I'll just roll. I was hoping to save my fate points, but sometimes just gotta go for it. Alright, we'll get the champion, we'll take the gold, and it's all good. The champion isn't very good. The champion is another one of those cards, which I think is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. What the champion does is that you can basically tell the champion to fight on your behalf. And if the champion loses the combat, I could have teleported there. That was kind of silly. I should have teleported, but it doesn't. Ah, no. I don't want to Oh, don't roll. I can choose not to roll. Oh, good. But the champion can choose. You can choose to make the champion fight on your behalf, and if the champion loses, the champion dies, and you don't take any of the penalties. But if the champion wins, you still get all the rewards. So that's kind of nice. Problem is, the champion has 3 strength. It's got an abysmally low strength, so that it doesn't really matter. I'll just auto open it with strength. That's good. And we're going to make our way up. So I'll show you how to get through here using strength. Oh, there's the magic stream. That's what it was. That's the strength one. Yeah, we don't really need it though. We're in counter space. We should have this no problem. Yeah, we rolled a 9. That's fine. It's all good. Because getting through here is actually very, very dependent on dice rolls, I feel having lots of fate helps you out a lot. Alright, so he just failed to defeat the Sentinel. His odds of defeating the Sentinel aren't actually that great. Does he have a weapon? Yeah, he does. Alright, so he's pretty much even on defeating the Sentinel. Alright, so first roll is you. You want this to be as high as possible. That was a good roll. 9 is not bad. Alright, so that's good. Now we're rolling for death. We rolled an 8, so that's fine. You have beaten death. You may leave on your next turn. Alright, so I got lucky there, but I have been on death before where I literally, this is not an exaggeration, but 6 rounds passed and it killed me. I had 6 health and I got stopped by death 6 times. It was ridiculous. That should not have happened. Now we're rolling for a werewolf, so now we're fighting a werewolf with 8 strength. And we can auto kill that. That's, yeah. At maximum strength, it can have as 12 because you're rolling 2 dice. One thing that I kind of wish is that, so there's this character called the Gnome. It's a follower you can get called the Gnome, which makes getting through the mine and the portal with craft way easy. And the dwarf actually has that exact same ability. He's getting through there with craft very easy. I kind of wish that the base game came with the strength equivalent of that. Because it doesn't come with that, yeah, so it just kind of makes it easier to be a craft user, in my opinion. But, as I've just shown, you can totally get through this game with strength. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner, Leprechaun. All right, so that was. I hope I gave you a little bit of a better idea of how this game works with Frostmarch. Showed you a couple of things there, and yeah, now we're just getting like the level up stuff here. But yeah, I think Frostmarch does add quite a bit to the game. I think it's not bad. I'm not sure if I'd spend the money for it to get it individually. In fact, I'm almost certain I wouldn't. Just because I think it's interesting, but it's not interesting enough to really, be like the best addition to the game. But it's kind of nice that I got it for free or with the humble bundle, so that's kind of nice. It adds a little bit of something to the game. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you guys next time. So keep on gaming.